Hello, everyone. Welcome. Just getting set up, but I am about to play some Elder Scrolls 2 Daggerfall. So, if you missed my first session, we created a character. We were given a secret mission from the Emperor to investigate why some dead king is haunting his kingdom. We got shipwrecked, we found ourselves in a cave, we escaped the cave, we got to a town, and we're trying to sell all the crap that we found in the cave and dungeon. But the first town we find ourselves in doesn't really have a place I can sell my armor that I looted off everyone in that cave. Which means I'm going to try and travel to a different town and see if they've got an armorer or a weaponsmith. Because I've got all sorts of stuff I don't really want to get rid of by just dumping it on the ground. Because money is pretty scarce at this stage of the game. All I've really done in this town is join the Fighters Guild, join the Mages Guild. They're going to be a great source of employment and income for the near future. And it'll also help us with our reputation, because we're basically a heavily armed homeless person who's wandering around accosting people, asking all sorts of questions, and no one likes us. So we got to raise our reputation a little bit by doing quests, making a name for ourselves, being, in general, pretty useful. So I'm going to bring up the travel map. We are currently in the province of Daggerfall. And we are in a little town called Gothway Garden, which was quite close to where we initially started the game. We were in a little dungeon out here. Yeah, Privateer's Hold, just a little bit to the north. So what we are going to do is try and find a larger town. I'm not sure what the colors signify here. I'm not sure if darker is larger and lighter is smaller. We're going to find out. We're just going to travel to the next town. It's a little darker color on the map. Burgley. We're going to travel pretty cautiously. We're going to camp out so we don't have to pay any cost to inns as we have to stay the night, but it's close, so we shouldn't really have to. Okay. Let's check this town out. So here's the map. So it looks like darker may actually be smaller from the look of it, because this town is much smaller than the last one. But I guess it's worth checking out the shops and seeing if there's anything that I can... It's a general store, so they won't take my armor. I believe green is a tavern. Yep, that's a tavern. And if I go a little bit further, it's another shop. Orange is a shop on the map. That's just another general store. And I'm pretty sure I can't sell my gear at a general store. Yeah, nothing. Can't sell anything. Might as well look at what he's got for sale. He's got horses and wagons. Shirts. Oil. Now a cart and a cart and a horse are actually really good to have, because they'll let me both travel faster and carry a lot more stuff. What we'll do in general when we're exploring in a dungeon is we will dive down, grab a bunch of stuff until we can't carry anymore, return to the entrance of the dungeon, dump it in our cart, and then go back down for more treasure. The dungeons are really huge in this game. And that's really the only way to get the most bang for your buck when it comes to spending your time down below. I can't remember if you can buy a cart without a horse, so I guess we'll see if we can put the cart before the horse. It's going to cost me 300 bucks. Alright, I'll buy it. Okay. 203 bucks for a wagon. That is great. Now you can see we have a wagon. It can hold 750 pounds worth of stuff, which is amazing. We can only carry 127 ourselves. So that's great. Wonder what it'll charge me for a horse. Oh, way too much. Way too much. Clear that out. Let's not buy a horse right now. I can't afford it. I'll just have to pull the cart myself. That's alright. Let's find another town to go to. Let's try Rippage. So here's Rippage, and it is much larger. Looks like it's got a couple temples. Not too interested in exploring a town with just temples. Alright, so Chesterwork looks lighter, so maybe lighter is a bigger town. Let's try it out. Okay, yeah, this looks like a big town. This is exactly the kind of place we need to set as our base of operations when we are starting out in this game. So we're going to explore a little bit. We're going to find out what the guilds are. We're going to find out what the temples are. And we're going to find all the shops where we can unload all our excess stuff. So, a blue building is a guild or a temple. Let's just check it out. Once we enter it, it'll get entered on our map what it actually is. Looks like this is a tavern. Yeah, so we'll enter the tavern so we can get it labeled on the map. We're not going to do anything here yet. But as you can see, it's the Dancing Skull. Great. Right across the street from another tavern called the Unfortunate Muskrat. And right to the north is some sort of temple or guild hall. Locked. Oh, what time is it? Too early in the morning, but the taverns are open. Alright. The Knights of the Dragon. Interesting. So that's a knightly order. Check out this tavern here. Which is called the Gold Porcupine. Awesome. Alright, let's map out the shops. They're the orange buildings on the map. So we've got what looks like a pawn shop. They should buy pretty much everything from us, but they are locked right now. It's too early in the morning. That's alright, we'll just keep mapping this town. Where are we? So this is another shop. That's a huge shop. Not quite sure what it is. It is the Bank of Daggerfall. This must be another bank. Two banks of Daggerfall right across the street from each other. It's as bad as Shoppers Drug Marts. So this building here looks like a temple, maybe a mage's guild. Let's find out. It's a temple of some kind. Oh yeah, definitely a temple. Lots of interesting stuff going on in here. Is the Temple of Kinnereth. It's a shop up here. That's something. Have we been there already? Not quite sure what that building is. We'll check it out, though. It might be the local government. It's been a long time since I played this game. Okay, we got a general store. Don't need anything right now, but that is Dr. Edweir's Sundries. There's a tavern to the north. Looks like a big tavern. Again, we're just mapping out the town right now. The Rusty Rascal. Okay. Because this town is going to be our base of operations. So we want to know where all the shops are. We want to know where all the places we can get jobs are. Looks like a bookstore of some kind. Agrerix Athenaeum. Alright, alright. There's a shop over here. Another bookstore. Locked because it's too early in the morning. The Adventurers in Cunabula. In Cunabula? In Cunabula? I don't know. This is... Oh! Looks like it's light enough out that they turned out their lamps. Another tavern. Taverns are always open. That is the Bat and Dungeon. Okay. Is a shop of some kind over here. Another bookstore. That is Lady Dunicter's Bookstall. Still got a few buildings to map out, as you can see. We're slowly filling in this map, figuring out what's going on in this town. And by the time we finish mapping everything out, I'm guessing it will be late enough in the morning that we can actually enter some shops, enter some guilds, get some money, get some things done, get a job maybe. Maybe get some better equipment. We are not particularly well equipped right now. It's all stuff I found on dead enemies in the starter dungeon. Right, what is this tavern? Where's the entrance? That is the King's Goat. Alright. So south of the King's Goat, it looks like there are a whole bunch of shops. You're just gonna check them out one by one. Locked. Don't care about the tavern right now. Check out this general store. Looks like a clothier. Missing anything? No, we're doing pretty well. Pretty well. That looks like where we're gonna unload our armor. Giant tavern here. Little tiny general store. Weapon shop. Bargain arms maker, okay. Jeweler, maybe? Dr. Mordereinen's precious stones. Okay. So, to the west here, that looks like the Fighters Guild. That tower building there. There's another tavern. Lots of places to drink in this town. So that's the Fighters Guild, as suspected. We're gonna need to rest after all this. Our fatigue is really going down from all this running around. Okay, we got another guild of some kind there. Directly east. Yeah, you can see the little red bar in the lower left shows that I am getting tired. So I think this is the Mages Guild. Perfect. Having both a Fighters Guild and a Mages Guild is amazing for the town. It means I can get lots of jobs. My character is good at a combination of both magic and physical skills. I'm not too roguish, but I do have a number of fighter skills and a number of mage skills. Check that map again. Right, there's another tavern to the south of us. We can find the entrance. There we go. And back out. What else? We got a shop here. Looks like another armorer. It's Lord Perryrick's armory. And that looks like... Oh, no. No, we missed a few shops. Maybe another tavern. Not sure what's going on with this dog. Oh, probably shouldn't have walked in there. It looks really cold out. What do we got? Tavern. What's the tavern called? The tavern is called the Rusty Skull. Okay, what is this shop? Statue. Another pawn shop. Wonder if they'll buy our stuff. Oh, they will. Want them to buy all this stuff that I can't actually use. Totally fine. Let's see what they got for sale. Books. Lantern. Ruby. Nothing interesting. Are all the shelves different? Oh, the shelves are all different. You actually have to check the different shelves to see everything they've got on offer, apparently. That's alright. Nothing good yet. Elven Dye Katana would be nice. I don't know if I want to spend the money on it. Yeah, I can't afford that. Clear. Alright. Unequipped all my stuff to try out the katana in the shop. Oh well. I think armor is our main priority, really. Looks like we're missing one more tavern on our map. And then we finally have this town called Chesterwark mapped out. Maybe we'll check out that castle keep looking kind of building in the center of town. It's not labeled with a specific color, but it looks like it's important. This tavern is called the Crimson Griffin. Now, I think we have mapped out every labeled building in town. Okay, so let's go through the town center there, see if our weapon shop is open, our armor shop. We can get ourselves equipped. That's an armorer there. Let's see what they've got for us. So our character, Ulbrendt the Unready, he's a smell sword. We created this class ourselves. And one of the things we did was give him a number of special abilities and drawbacks, which make gaining levels a little bit easier if they are a drawback, and make gaining levels a little bit harder if they are an advantage. We tried to even it out, so it's pretty average, gaining our different skill points, getting them to level up when we practice them. But we've got a bunch of problems with our character that we kind of need to work with. So one of them is that we can't use anything steel, we can't use anything orcish, and we can't use anything leather. So a lot of the gear that we find is actually something that we can't use. So we just sell it. But I'm going to see if we can actually buy some stuff I can use. So I can use iron. Okay, that's what's on that shelf. He doesn't have a great selection, folks. Elven right pauldron, yeah, I could use that. Is he going to charge me a ridiculous amount for it? Do not have enough gold, alright. Alright. Anything else you got for sale here, man? What about the back room? Got a barrel in a closet, and another barrel in a closet. This is a weird setup, man. Iron gauntlets I can use, and I guess that's about it. Sure, I'll buy them. Yeah, that's it. That's all I can buy from him. Better than nothing. There are some other armor shops around. see. Precious stones. Let's see what's in here. Oh, it's still locked. What time is it? Must open at 10. What's the general store got for me? Nothing I want. Nothing I want. Oh, that's pretty cool. But nothing I'm gonna spend money on. Alright, nothing here. See what these bookshops are. If there's anything useful in them. What do we got? We got... Oh yeah, it's all books. All books. Can I just read them? Oh yeah, it's a library is what it is. I could just read these for free. Perfect. Story of my life. Librarian doesn't like me. Let's see what's in the weapon shop for me. I think I came in the wrong door. Here we go. What's he got? Oh, he's got armor too. Wonder if there'll be anything I can wear. I have an elven katana, which is a pretty decent weapon for this stage of the game. Nothing. What can you help me with, man? Do I have anything that needs to be repaired? Looks like everything is in new condition. So I don't need to repair anything. I can just get out of here. So I'm going to go to the Fighters Guild, which is just over there. I'm gonna rest because I've been running around all day. And I am going to try and get a job for us to do. Where's the door? Fighters Guild is still locked. What time is it? 10:01? Well, I guess we will just loiter for a while. Let's loiter for 3 hours here. This guy with a sack. Alright, goodbye. Give me a quest. Oh, we got a list to choose from. Okay, so a lot of these will be time sensitive, so let's rest first. We can actually use the bunks here anytime, since we are a member of the Fighters Guild. Alright, and we've been running around all day and our running skill improved. So this lady is a trainer. This guy will repair our stuff. And this is the guy to come to when we want a quest, which we do. So we can hunt for a werewolf. So wild animal quest. Unwanted house guest. Hunt for giant rodents. Giant killing. or runaway pet. I think traditionally we should be hunting for giant rodents, so that's what we're going to do. House here in town is infested with giant rodents. The wife claims they are rats, the husband claims they are bats. Either way, they want them gone. I am interested in this job. The Bank of Daggerfall. Okay, bats and rats in the bank. Okay, I can handle that. Now you see why it was so important that we map out everything on the map in town. So we are going to go southeast to the Bank of Daggerfall, and we are going to deal with the bat or rat problem. Now there are two banks of Daggerfall, so we're just going to have to figure out which one it is by trial and error. How close are we? Almost there. Loose horse. Loose cow. Okay, so here are the banks. I'm going to save my game in case these bats overwhelm me. I'm going to pull out my sword. I'm going to bust open the door. Okay, so that's probably not the one. Do I really have to... Well, no one's around. I'll just bash open the door, I guess. It appears that we have picked the wrong bank to break into. Sorry, everyone. So it's this bank we have to break into. Probably not good for my weapon. Bats. Sounds like it's bats. Bat. Two bats. Let's see if there are any other bats around. I still hear squeaking. So many bats. Alright, that's most of them, okay. I think we can get all of them. I think we can probably handle that. They are just bats. No bats in the closet. Still hear squeaking. Where are these bats hiding from me? Missing something here? Oh, here's a bat. Maybe that's it. Maybe we got all the bats. Okay. Back to the Fighters Guild. So west to the temple and then straight north. We should be able to see Fighters Guild. It's right on the other side of this castle thing. Forgot to check that out earlier. I had to figure out what this building is. I can probably put my sword away. Oh, it's a palace. Okay. So here we are, locked out of the Fighters Guild. Alright. Save our game. I guess we will heal ourselves. And now we will just loiter a few hours until they let us back in. What a pain. What time is it? 2 in the morning. Wait a few more hours. We can only wait 3 hours at most when we are loitering. Loiter some more. What time is it? Come on, guys. 8 in the morning and no one's up. Try for 10 in the morning and see if they've opened up. No. Come on. Laziest Fighters Guild. Till noon. We'll wait until noon. There we go. Report back. Alright, we got 194 gold for that. Perfect. And let's get another quest. Let's see. We've hunted for giant rodents. Let's do the wild animal quest. Wild animal has gotten into someone's place. We need someone to go kill the thing. Yeah, sure. The Knights of the Dragon. Okay, so apparently there's a tiger that has gotten into the Knights of the Dragon's Hall. So this should be interesting. Our landmark, the Temple of Kinnereth. Out east from here, a little bit north. Sure would be nice to have a horse. Take one? No, apparently I can't. Almost there. That looks like the place to me. Hopefully this tiger will not destroy us. Sounds pretty tough for what we've been dealing with so far. I think I fought a bear in that cave we were in last time. Save our game. Let's find this tiger. Oh, I hear him. Not where I want to be. There's this tiger. It's not in here with you. This is a weird setup these people have. Oh god. tiger is dead. Alright, a saber-toothed tiger. Guess I'll talk to people in here. Okay, you don't like me either, huh? Talk about... I want to find out about the Knights of the Dragon, actually. Tell me about... Let's see... Knight's Mentor... Yes, tell me about the Knights of the Dragon. Finest knights in all of the Daggerfall militia, bound together by vows of service to the royal family and the kingdom. They sound like bootlickers. And they couldn't even take care of their own tiger, so... Let's check this armory. We've got time. See what this guy's got for sale. Oh, steel. We can't use that. Chain, iron. Nothing there. Can't use any of this stuff. Alright, where were we? Back to the Fighters Guild. Back to the Fighters Guild. What's wrong with getting better at jumping? Okay. Here's my money. Great. How much money do we have? 1,300 gold pieces. Save our game. Whoops. Let's go heal up. Rest on our bunk. Alright, our running and jumping got better. What time is it? It's late at night. Wonder if we can get any info. On our reputation with the guild. Not sure. Wonder if we can ask him about our status with the guild. Don't get too full of yourself, they were only giant bats. Alright, alright. Tell me about the Fighters Guild. Alright. goes. Alright. Guess we'll just get another quest. Let's deal with an unwanted house guest this time. What's the deal? Some fool left his back door open and a wild animal got in. Doesn't know if it's a bear or a tiger, but it wanted to eat him. Alright, he'll give me 156 gold to kill this bear or tiger. The Bank of Daggerfall in Penbeth. 52 days to do it. Okay. So I have to find Penbeth. We'll save our game. So this is an out-of-town job. So we're going to look at our travel map. We're going to find Penbeth. Oh, it's way over there. How long is it going to take? I've got 52 days to do it. So if I travel cautiously, it's going to take me 13 days. If I travel recklessly, it's going to take me 7. It'll cost me a little bit of money. I'll get there a little bit sooner if I stay at inns and don't have to camp out and take care of myself. So I'm going to go recklessly and I'm going to stay at inns. It's only going to cost me 30 bucks. Let's see. See if we make it there without incident. Hey, we did it. Now we just need to find the bank. It's one of these orange buildings. Okay. So the bank has a tiger or possibly a bear. That's the general store. That's the bank. Save our game. Alright, no one's around. I wish they'd leave it unlocked for us so we didn't have to bust it open. Oh, it's a tiger.
Yeah.
Alright. So that's that. Traveled 6 days to kill that tiger. Let's go back. Back to Jester work. Let's camp out this time. We got plenty of time. And we can travel recklessly, why not? The gates are locked? Seriously? I guess we're loitering again. Enemies nearby. A bat!
Yeah.
Alright, let's continue to loiter. More enemies. Just getting attacked by wild animals out here. Why won't they let me in?
Yeah.
Okay. Back to the Fighters Guild. The exact opposite side of town. Keep jumping around. Doesn't hurt. Letter for me. Okay. We better check that out. That sounds important. Dear Ulbrendt the Unready, I heard about your accident at sea and feared the worst. Now that I've heard you're alive and well, I would like the opportunity to meet with you and discuss our beloved Emperor's mission in the Iliac Bay. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Lady Magnuson, the Emperor's agent in the court of Daggerfall. My position is not so official as an ambassador. None but other agents of the Emperor know of my true affiliation. The Iliac Bay is rife with rebels against the Imperial throne, so your discretion is required. For the purpose of our meeting, I will take a room at an inn, the Rusty Muskrat, in Aldingwood Garden at Daggerfall for a month. After that, I will no longer be available. I'll expect you as soon as possible. Yours sincerely, Sienna, Lady Magnuson. Alright, so I'm going to Aldingwood Garden as soon as I get paid for killing that tiger. Sounds very important. See if we can get back to the Fighters Guild. Should be right through here. There it is. Fighters Guild is always easy to spot. It's always this ugly square tower. It's locked. What time is it? Alright, it's 8 in the morning. The Fighters Guild here, for whatever reason, takes forever to open. I like to sleep late, I guess. Perfect. Got paid. Okay, so we got a map to a dungeon, Grandestier Laboratory. So let's meet with Lady Magnuson, and then we'll check out that dungeon. So, where did she say she was going to meet us? Aldingwood Garden. Okay. So we can find that. Aldinghope Garden. I believe it's Aldingwood Garden. Not too far. Two days, we can do that. Said she'd be staying at the Rusty Muskrat. This is what? The Knave and Stag. Wrong one. This is the Rusty Muskrat. Okay. This is the place. Save our game and see if we can find her. No, we can't do that right now. Ooh. Let's load her game so we just never talk to her. I feel bad about that. Okay, we're looking for a lady. Maybe she's staying upstairs. I'll just bust open all these doors. Not up here. What about the other side? Could this be our mysterious agent of the Emperor? Yes. I am Lady Brisciana. Let me bring you up to date on affairs. The specter of King Lysandus haunts the streets of Daggerfall at night. Trying to communicate with him is futile. He will occasionally moan the word vengeance, but that is the only coherent word I have ever heard him utter. If you are ever in Daggerfall, do not wander the city at night. You are certain to be attacked by his legion of ghosts. It would probably be more gainful to investigate those who might have wronged Lysandus and find the cause behind his torment. I do not know if the royal family of Daggerfall or another person or persons merit more suspicion. The major powers of the Bay, Sentinel, Wayrest, and Daggerfall, may be good places to start. In the matter of the letter, the Emperor's agent says that he was unable to hand-deliver it to the Queen because of the war. He hired a courier who supposedly delivered the letter in his stead. We do not even know the name of this courier. Obviously, there is little information of use, but it would be worthwhile to see whether the letter arrived at Castle Daggerfall at all. How you decide to do this is entirely your decision. I will contact you if any new information should surface. I am leaving Daggerfall soon. My position here is being compromised and my life is in danger. Do not mention my name in court. It is more likely to hurt than help. Good luck and watch your back. Okay. Save our game. See if that got put in our logbook. Excellent, it did get put in our logbook. Okay, speak to the royal families of all the different fiefdoms. Well, this lady's got a quest. Oh. It's a different quest than before. Okay. Goodbye. 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 Does anyone have a quest for me? A mission that requires utmost stealth and secrecy. A secret mission from the barmaid. Okay, it pays really well, better than the Fighters Guild is paying me. Go to the Lucky Gin in Vanwill Hill. Lodged there is a courier bearing a letter. Take it and leave this false one in its place. Do not disturb any of his belongings. If he finds that the letter has been switched, all of my plans will be ruined. If you are caught, don't bother trying to find me. Okay, that sounds fun. I can't do it, though. I do not have any pickpocket skills. So it seems like all these quests are sort of randomly generated. If we save our game before talking to this lady... Yeah, so it's a totally different quest. Aldingwood Garden anytime soon. Sure I might. Package there for me. Okay, drop off a package for 366 gold. Yes. To Bausa Garesmith. 5 days. Okay. So I thought we were in Aldingwood Garden. Okay, we are. Let's ask this guy where Barbausa Garesmith is. The Buckingwing residence is a ways east of here. Okay. Just gonna go from house to house and see if we can find this dude. Oh, we may have to wait until morning. What time is it? It's late. Let's rest at the inn. Just one. Alright. Hopefully it'll be morning. Okay. Down we go. Now we will try and drop off this package. slightly east. Alright, come in. Creepy, man. This is not the guy I'm looking for. Where is Barbausa? Bucking Wing residence is southeast of here. Thanks, man. There aren't that many buildings in this town, so I'm gonna guess it's this one. Welcome. In here? Where am I even going? Come on. Where do people live? Here we go. Where is Barbausa Garesmith? Hanging around here. Is Barbausa a lady's name? Ah, excellent. 366 bucks. Easy. Way easier than Fighters Guild jobs. Save our game. So the main quest is basically on hold until we decide to resume it. We have to go to all the different royal families. So for now, what I want to do is check out that dungeon. Gondastair Laboratory. Perfect. So Gondastair Laboratory is where we want to go. Gondastair Laboratory. I do wish to travel there. Recklessly. That's it. Ground vibrates underfoot. Okay. Good sign. That looks like a dungeon entrance. Okay, what we are going to do is we're going to load all our crap into our wagon. Everything we haven't sold and aren't using. Oh no, we do need our spell book. Can't cast spells without it. Okay, so we are only carrying what we are actually equipped with. Override our save game, and into the dungeon we go. First off, we will rest, because I have no magic unless I'm in the dark. Need to recover it when I first enter a dungeon. I am going to cast Recall. Set an anchor. So what that does is later when I cast Recall again, I can return back to this point, which is the entrance of the dungeon. And before we explore, I am going to get a little bit of water, and I will be back. Okay, we are back. If you are just tuning in, we are playing The Elder Scrolls II Daggerfall. Ulbrendt the Unready is exploring a dungeon that the local Fighters Guild gave him a map to. We've got no quest. It's just standard get in, figure out what's going on in here, loot a bunch of treasure, kill a bunch of monsters kind of deal. And we are right at the entrance of the dungeon. If you have never been on my stream before, I will occasionally mention that I am always raising money for Extra Life. It is a charity that donates 100% of its proceeds to the Children's Miracle Network to help sick children. We have a 24-hour game marathon once a year in November, which I always do. And lately I have been doing a bit of regular streaming. You can get a little more info by clicking the link below my stream. It's a really great cause. It's really fun. And I hope, if you enjoy my stream, you'll turn out in November for my big 24-hour marathon and try and keep me awake. There's all sorts of spooky stuff happening here. And the door's opening. Oh crap. Mage. What's he got on him? I can use. Sneaking around. I guess I could explain about stealth. Stealth is actually a skill in the game. Your character is always trying to be stealthy, which means even if you're running or walking normally, not crouching, you will be attempting to evade your enemies and make sure you're undetected. So there's a chance that when you see your enemies, they won't notice you. You can get up behind them, get them when they're unprepared. But the slower you move, the easier it is to sneak. So if you're running, you have more of a chance of being detected. So I try and sneak pretty slowly through dungeons. It's nice to be able to get the drop on some of these guys. Man, what are these guys doing down here? Take the steel equipment. I can't use it. It's worth lots of money.
Yeah.
Got him. Take that gold. Griffin's feather sounds like something that would be worth a lot of money. I'll take his broadsword. He's got nothing else that I want. Let's take a look at her map. Alright. Looks like it's going to eventually meet up with where we were before. Let's just continue trying to go downward. Can always use our recall spell to get back to the entrance really quickly in a pinch. There's no way you can really navigate these without that spell. I mean, I guess people do. There are classes that don't have access to magic. These mages are really unprepared for me. But anyway, imagine not having that recall spell and having to navigate this entire map and find your way back to the entranceway up there. It's not fun. Which is why I always like to have a little bit of magic at my disposal, no matter what kind of character I make. Box. Can I open the box? I cannot. Okay, that's a good sign. You been here? Or is this new? This is new. Coming for you. Honestly, I almost feel a little bad. Use that helm? Can't use that helm. Alright. Get rid of it then. What's that? A potion recipe. Oh, I definitely want that. None of these mages are actually casting any spells. I feel like I'm more magical. Pure water. Take that claymore. Save my game. Feel like I've stumbled upon a layer of first level characters. Is that a secret door? It is a secret door. Treasure, dragon scales, and some gold. We've got some water here. Not sure how long I can swim. Alright, I gotta turn around. Don't believe I have water breathing set up on this character. No, that's a spell I will have to get for myself. Alright. Here. Clearly being here. Alright, so straight ahead. We've not explored.
Yeah.
Gold, ectoplasm. Anything else good? A map. Tomb of Baragoth. So that's another dungeon. Perfect. Does it show that in my notes? There we go. Yeah, so when we discover a location, it goes in our notebook. That's good to know. Treasure in there that I'm just gonna reach through and grab, I guess. Not sure why they put it in the cage. Right. Creepy room. See what's up here. Oh, an archer.
Yeah.
Sorcerer. They definitely shot an arrow at me, though. Can't use leather. What a shame. Okay, okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Got her. Take your money. Take your berries. Could really use a left pauldron. Been here before? Have been here before. Okay. Not turned right up here. So let's turn right. More branches. Okay, straight down. Interesting. Okay. Okay. She doesn't see me yet.
Yeah. Yeah.
Almost snuck up on her. Take that, take that, take that. Iron greaves, that's perfect. I'm gonna wear those. Room with a walk-in closet. Pile of dust, I guess. I don't know. That is a secret door. We just need to figure out how to open it. So there should be a switch somewhere around. See if this shows up on the map, this secret door. Does not. Alright. Well, we'll have to find some way to activate that. Just a little loop. Okay. Back up we go, I guess. And I haven't gone either direction. Up this way. Bunch.
Yeah.
Take your money and your holy water and your steel and your silver, but not your leather. This guy doesn't detect me yet. He might. He might. Yep, he definitely detected me.
Yeah.
Again, take his silver. I can equip that. Okay, it's a little better than what I was wearing before. Save my game. Locked. Well, I can't pick locks. Oh, shoot. I have been snuck up on. Jokes? Okay, I'm definitely taking the joke book. Amazing. I'm also going to heal myself. A little bit. Try that again. There we go. Working on my restoration skill. Come on. There we go. And there's nothing in here. Well, that was anticlimactic, wasn't it? So that's a teleporter. I know it looks like a red brick wall, but that will actually teleport us somewhere, if I remember correctly. Maybe? Thought it was a teleporter. Never mind. Gold, ivory, steel. I will take the ironite pauldron. I can sell that. Have I been either way here? It looks like I have not been straight. Big windy hallway. Some money. Open up. I should probably buy myself an unlock spell. Probably wreaking havoc on this elven sword. Oh-ho! This is the room I've been looking for. Tower shield? Can I use a tower shield? Let's see. Class prohibits you from equipping it. Oh well. Well, I'm glad you learned something. It's amazing with pixel art and sprite art how you can sort of read a lot more details into them than are really there. So it is the 1996 game, but I am playing it with something called Daggerfall Unity, which ports the game to the Unity engine, so it runs nicely on modern PCs. Yeah, it is a lot smoother, and the resolution is a little bit higher, but it is all the original art. There's been no texture modding or anything like that. I'm just using Daggerfall Unity to make it easier to play on my modern system. It's great. It's 100% feature complete. They have completely fixed up most of the bugs in the game. Everything is playable, and they've actually started working on fixing bugs that were in the original game. if you played a lot back in the day, yeah, it's really cool. When this comes to YouTube, there will be a link to my YouTube channel when the Twitch video comes out. But on the Daggerfall Unity website, you can download the whole package together. But they've actually moved on to fixing bugs that were in the original game, which means you can't use the famous exploit of choosing a high elf who is immune to paralysis and then giving yourself a critical weakness to paralysis in character creation to make yourself make it really easy for your character to level up and then still be immune to paralysis. Doesn't work anymore. All those character creation bugs have been fixed, so you actually have to be honest. Where are we? We've been here before. Feel like... Oh, that looks like a passageway we haven't gotten to yet. Now I just have to figure out how to get there. I always hated these maps. Alright. Let's see. Is this the way to go? No, this is a dead end. Alright, so I'm going to rest, and I am just going to recall myself to the beginning of the dungeon once I have the magic for it. Oh, there are enemies nearby. And we're going to unload all my treasure into my wagon. And then we will try and go back in and get the areas we haven't looted. So we want to teleport. So we set the anchor right at the entrance to the dungeon. So I wish to access my wagon and stay here. Yes. Yeah, that's right. And all the quests, too. The first dungeon is always the same. The dungeons after that are always procedurally generated. But I believe a lot of all the towns are procedurally generated. Most of the quests, aside from the main quest, are procedurally generated. It's really impressive for something that came out in 1996. And I remember they abandoned it for Morrowind, the idea of procedurally generating everything, including quests. And they talked a big game about how they were going to bring it back for Oblivion, the Radiant Quest system. And they talked and bragged about it, and then they ended up taking it out of the game. They couldn't make it work right. You could always hear them screaming from a mile away. Okay. So we just haven't turned left here, so let's turn left. Open up. This is really bad for my sword. So it's a custom class. I am a smell sword. No, not a thief. I'm basically a spell sword, but a little bit improved. So I've got long blade, destruction, and stealth for my primaries. I have critical strike, restoration, and mysticism for my major. And for my minor, I have the rest of the spell schools. Blunt weapon is a backup, running, and backstabbing. So a little bit of thief stuff, but I am bashing doors. What I should really do now that I have a little bit of money is get myself an open spell. Okay. Take that. Take that. That seems good. Rare symbol. Silver die katana. That's good. Steel cuirass. I'll take it. I can't use it because I am not allowed to use steel equipment, but that'll be worth a lot of money. What else have we got here? Pot of gold. Sack. Sack of nectar and gold. Let's take a look. So it looks like I've got an uncompleted area around here. Right. Open the door, I guess. Rats.
Yeah.
Rat, at least. So apparently it's a laboratory. It's Gone to Steer Laboratory. I was given a map to it by my Fighters Guild quest giver after completing a quest. There's no quest I'm doing here. It's just, hey, here's a map to a dungeon that you can sneak in and murder all the people who live there. You know, as adventurers do. But it's full of very low-level mages. I think only one of them has cast a spell at me so far. I feel a little bit sorry for them.
Yeah.
Yes, yes. They strike fear into the hearts of any adventurer. Alright, alright. A bit more if I go through there. Yeah, they mostly just hit me with sticks. I really should be asking some questions instead of just barging into every room and killing everyone I find. It could be important scientific research. Oh, who's this guy? Sorcerer. Oh, potion to cure disease is good. I believe I have a weakness to disease. Which I should be careful of because there are rats around. Well, it's something we should all be worried about these days. I don't know why they're not distributing potions of cure disease, but I'm lucky that Ulbrendt here has one. Sneak up on this lady.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ginkgo leaves. Make myself a nice tea later. So I can't use the steel greaves, even though they're better than my iron greaves, but I can take them and sell them. That's a dead body over there, so I've definitely been this way. Okay. Feel like we pretty much cleared this place. Not seeing anything that looks like a dead end. No, I totally see it. Absolutely. As a kid, I played a lot of the original Final Fantasy on the NES, and a lot of that art, all the different monsters, I can see now what they were going for, but back then I actually did not interpret it as what the artists were actually trying to depict. Okay, so I've explored this whole dungeon except for the underwater section down here. I am not good at swimming, and also I don't have a water breathing spell, so that's about it. That's all I can do here. So let's just hop back to the entrance. We'll teleport there. We'll load all our loot into our wagon. We're going to take a look at that joke book, though. We stole a joke book off someone's dead body. Alright, let's check out the joke book. "How is your wife?" asked Zalathar. "She's in bed with laryngitis," replied Hairlith. "Is that Argonian bastard back in town again?" Oh my god. Oh, there's a whole bunch of really bad jokes. I'm gonna keep this with me always. Okay, potion recipes. I can't use them. Alright. Oh, I see. Recipe for potion of heal true weight. Oh, I gotta look at them. Okay. Heal true. Okay. Not sure what that means. Resist frost is very straightforward. Alright, we're out of here. And we are going to go back to our base of operations, which is Chesterwark over here. Should take us about 4 days, traveling recklessly and camping out. We'll see if anything happens on our way. Nothing happened, but the gates are closed because we arrived in the middle of the night. Just 6 after midnight. We are going to have to wait. Illegal to camp in or near a city. Okay, never mind. We're just going to loiter. Alright. Come on.
Yeah.
There's a reason I want in town. Yeah, just ignore the bloodstains on the pages. Still closed. You can only loiter for 3 hours at a time, which is really annoying. I guess he's barking at me. It looks like he's got peanut butter mouth. That's what my dog does when you give her too much peanut butter. Okay. Gonna get back to the shops in the center of town so we can sell all our treasure. Excuse me, lady. Okay, I think this is it. Oh no, almost. It's a little north. It's basically a ring of shops a little north of here. Okay. The tavern. There are about 8 million taverns in this town. Oh, locked. So we gotta loiter again, as nothing's open left. Open yet, I should say. Okay. Let's sell some stuff. Basically everything we can unload. I'm not too great at bargaining, so I don't really care what kind of a price I get for all this. I just want some money. And I'm gonna get probably about half that. More like a third that, but... I think it's because they're peasants and they just can't afford anything more. They have one outfit. Yeah, and the temples too. I've noticed that the temples have lots of scantily clad people in them. Daggerfall religion is much more fun than real life religion. Wrong door. I don't want to explore that guy's living quarters. Where can I sell all my ingredients and stuff? Probably a general store. Like this guy with his tiny shop. No, he won't buy any of my ingredients. Too bad. See if this guy has anything new for me to buy. I'm not sure how often the shops change their inventories, or even if they do. I don't remember. Steel's no good, guy. I can't use steel. Elven Warhammer? That's pretty cool. Alright. See what this guy's got for sale. Oh, this is a really fancy place. Won't buy anything from me. What has he got for sale? Like literally just jewels. Guess these are items that we can enchant. Alright, I guess we'll go to the Fighters Guild. See if we can get another job. If they're open. I remember the Fighters Guild, they don't open until like noon. Okay, we're good. Need a job, man. What do we got? We got wild animal, unwanted house guest, hunt for giant rodents. We haven't done a hunt for a werewolf yet. Let's do that one. Yes. Yeah, everything was unique back then. Everyone was still trying to figure out the conventions of PC gaming. A werewolf, wereboar, or some other kind of werebeastie bothering farmers. Sure. It's in the Barrow of Varanus. Okay. Actually, I probably... Oh, I didn't save my game, huh? Alright. Probably should have rested. But, I guess I will just have to do this on the move. So the Barrow of Varanus. Is that somewhere nearby? I guess I can find it. Barrow of Varanus. I do wish to travel there. 2 days. Okay. So I've got 11 days to complete the quest. Basically, the fastest I can possibly do this be 2 days travel time, which leaves me... I would say we wouldn't want to spend more than a week in the dungeon, but I don't think I will have to rest that much. So first things first, we are going to save our game. Going to can't rest, so I'm gonna have to clear these enemies out before we can cast Mark. How are we now? Still enemies. You're squeaking. Bats or rats, maybe both. Nice to set the mood. Alright, this place is interesting. Okay, I don't want to go too far from the entrance. Okay, now I can heal myself. So as soon as I have enough magicka to cast my mark, I will do it. Perfect. So recall, and I want to set an anchor so that I can teleport back to the entrance of the dungeon when I get lost, and I will get lost. Yeah, let's explore that cave section. That looked cool. Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Place is wild. Alright, obviously I'm going to try and get up here. Go a little more slowly. Is there even a point to being up here? No? It's just cool.
Yeah.
There's an underwater section. Shoot. Forgot to get my water breathing spell when I was in town. Lots of animals. Cool, cool room. Empty room. Back to the cave. Is it the same cave? It is the same cave. Yeah, I think the rats like them. They're generally pretty afraid of the dark, in my experience, those giant rats. Yeah, it's good solid construction.
Yeah.
Now, I seem to recall these being teleporters, but I couldn't get the one in the last dungeon to work. Forget what we actually have to do to make them do their thing. Okay, down we go. Okay, I think we've been here. No, it just all looks the same. I have a feeling I'm really gonna miss that water breathing spell. Let's take a chance. Okay, not so bad. Can keep my head above water. Oh, interesting. Yeah, so that one was the second I've encountered so far, and neither of them worked. That fish does not look friendly. Oh, he's very unfriendly. Give myself a little healing. Yeah, well, honestly, people complain about Skyrim being buggy. And before that, they complained about Oblivion being buggy. And before that, they complained about Morrowind being buggy. But those all have got nothing on Daggerfall. Daggerfall was very, very buggy. I would say that Bethesda's team was more ambitious than they were talented, is what I will say. Is that a lit torch under the water? I guess it's enclosed.
Yeah.
There we go. And you know, honestly, the wackiness of it is part of the fun. It doesn't look like there's anything really in here. I am just gonna keep moving. Not that great at restoration. If it existed. When I'm trying to think when version management was released. I mean, Git isn't that old. Absolutely, the jankiness is a huge part of the appeal for me. You might have guessed from the name of the channel, but I only play old stuff, and I just, it's charming. Okay, so that's where I came in, because there's dead fish there. I went that way because the lamp really intrigued me. So I guess I will go this way. And I think we've been here before. We have. But we did not. Oh, I guess we haven't been this way. Let's go this way. Alright. There's a werewolf somewhere in here. So I have been that way. That's the entrance. Yeah, there's honestly just something about them. Everyone was trying new and weird stuff all the time. Wasn't just an endless array of sequels and franchises. I mean, I'm saying that playing a sequel at the near beginning of a long-running franchise, but they were a little more inventive, I think. That looks like somewhere I have not been. So, bear left, bear left. Okay. Yeah, the games industry was just different. Certainly, we weren't getting regular patches and updates to most games. Once they were released, that was the end of support Unless they sold really well, you might get an expansion pack. Okay, let's try this first. Nothing.
Yeah.
Some treasure there? Oh, a big pile of treasure. Books don't weigh much, I'll take it. Now this looks a little different.
Yeah.
Finally, some variety. Lever? Interesting. Well, I definitely know what I'm exploring next.
Yeah.
Hell mode. Okay. Let's go back for that elevator. The elevator's intriguing. Oh, shoot. At least I caught myself. Okay, elevator's going back up. This one's for the next one. Okay. Now we're getting somewhere. Oh, come on. Water. How deep does it go? Alright, let's save our game and see what we can do. We might drown. I am not a very strong swimmer. Oh god. Yeah, I was just using some of it. Like even the swimming around uses the same mechanics. Okay, up, up, up. We gotta go up. Come on, we could do it. Okay. Okay, we caught a breath. Save our game again. Oh god, there's nothing in here except an angry fish. I am going to drown. So close, so close. Sigh. No big deal. I knew there was a chance of it. Let's see, can I climb up there? Not great at climbing. Yep, that'll go in the death compilation. If you look in my Twitch videos, I'm actually making a clip of every single death, so. That is number 3, I believe. Far up can we get? Come into the water. I'm actually amazed I'm doing this well. I did not give my character climbing as one of his class skills. It looks like there may be nothing at the top of this. Oh, no, no, we got, oh, come on. So we climbed up, but there's a grate covering it. Come on, is there nothing I can... Maybe. I'm not sure I can swing my weapon when I'm climbing, but I'll try. Oh, I can. It's worth a try if I can get back up there. Have a feeling it's something I have to activate a lever for. Yeah. Bat. Get out of here.
Yeah.
Of course I'm being attacked by bats.
Yeah.
Wonder. Don't see a switch that I can grab. Yeah, I feel like when you can smash something, it gives you the same dialogue that a lock does. I think what the deal here is I'm supposed to approach this room from the other direction and then fall down rather than climb up. So I'm just gonna go back down. If I have to, I'll cast Recall again. Come on. Okay. Elevator's coming. Here we go. Here are all sorts of beasties. What does that do? Oh, I see. That's the elevator down. Let me check it. Just take a look at my map here. Alright. Yeah, if I go up another one... Certainly seems like this is supposed to open. But... have no way of opening it. So that's that one. Nope, not fast enough. Might have to climb it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Here it comes. I think I'm just going to attempt to climb up to the next level if I can. Which ways have I gone? Oh, I see. There's our little trap room. Let's see if we can get up there. Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
There's another. Come on, I can't stab a rat through a grate. Guess not. Interesting. There's got to be a switch somewhere. There's got to be a switch somewhere. That a shot. Myself turn around again. See if that opened our spike grate. No. I don't even know what it did.
Yeah.
At least we are moving along.
Yeah.
Open up.
Yeah.
Going to need to rest soon. I've been doing too much climbing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Come on. Interesting. Okay. I feel somewhat bad. Uh-oh. I have contracted brain fever. Okay, so I gotta get my cure disease potion from... Whoops. From my wagon. Unless I'm carrying it on me. Brain fever is bad, folks. Yeah, it looks like... Alright. See if I can solve the quest quickly. It would be great to do that instead of having to come back from the entrance to the dungeon and do it again. But if I have to... Oh god. Swimming pool?
Yeah.
It is a swimming pool. Alright. So yeah, I've contracted brain fever. I should go back to the entrance of the dungeon.
Yeah.
Alright. Alright. So, I guess something else killed the werebore for me. Because I sure didn't kill it. But that's great, because I have brain fever and I need to get back. Okay, let's rest. Let's rest for a few hours so I can get enough. Okay, that's good. Now I will recall. Want to access my wagon. Where is my cure disease potion? There it is. It's my potion to cure disease. Maybe they did. Spell effect failed. Oh no. When's my last save game? I gotta try that again. Let's hope the wearboard dies. There's our swimming pool. Don't want to go in the water. So I hear the werebore.
Yeah. Ha. Yeah.
And here is about where I was when they got him last time. Doesn't look like they're gonna help me out again. Which is a shame. He's so close. Yeah, I know, I'm a bad person. Oh, it must have been a rat fighting him, because the rat died instead. Now, if you know your Elder Scrolls lore, you'll find that the player character heroes have always had this ability. And it's actually built right into the fabric of the Elder Scrolls universe. So it's totally acceptable to do.
Yeah.
More water. I really don't want to deal with the water. I just want to kill this werebore. Yep, absolutely. It's great.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Feel like I'm getting farther away from this werebore. Alright, well, I am just going to get back to the entrance and try my potion of cure disease again. This time I'll save before I do it. We are just about at the end of my evening time slot, so I'm just going to cure my brain fever. And we will try to get the werebore next time. Maybe the brain fever will turn out to be fatal, who knows. Okay. Did not work. Am I just like really bad at using potions? Or is it a bad potion? Must be a bad potion. I don't know what the deal is. Anyway, I have brain fever. I'm hunting a wereboar. And you'll have to tune in next time. I'll probably... Oh, thanks for the follow. I appreciate you coming out tonight and keeping me company. I'll probably be playing Thursday again. You can see my schedule below. I try to stick to it, but, you know, life is life. I try, but Thursday's a pretty good bet. Anyway, thank you once again for coming out. I am here when I can be here. Thanks, everyone. Have a good evening. Yes, actually, yeah, I'll mention that. So, Sundays I'm playing a co-op campaign of the original Diablo. Unfortunately, my warrior buddy is not feeling well this evening, and so I decided to play my Thursday night game, Daggerfall, instead. So Thursdays, generally Daggerfall. Sundays, generally Diablo. But, you know, it might get mixed up because life is life. Alright, folks. Have a good evening.